mean to be in that. This gonna work. Alright, so this is going through. Well, hello and welcome to. No, apologies, still sick. Hello and welcome to Avon Colony, where.
Your colonies await their
As you can. I need to mute that. Oh, it's too loud in my ear. As you can see, I have already completed the game. As you can see by
Excellency.
all that
I've
stuff.
received several shape calls from your colonists, and they're eager to have
Shape.
your guiding hand at work.
Semi-easy. Is good. That one was pretty easy too. I'd say the ones I've had most trouble with were that one by annoyance. That one was annoying to set up in, and that one was actually pretty challenging. That's a normal, so as you can see, we're kicking it up to insane. We have not. It's not registering that people are viewing. I gotta keep refreshing. Okay, there we go. Alright. As you can tell. Is it still not showing up? I apologize for this. Where did I put my. There it is, hidden under my laptop thing. Apologies that sounds so weird. Anyway. Let's go on insane. Insane in the campaign. Stuff to cooperate. So, fun fact. My phone is fucking busted. It totally sucks, but what can you do with a faulty bloody battery? Here we have Banner. First one, pretty simple.
Welcome.
Oh.
Your colonists have been.
Alright, so obviously we're really going to need to do guideline stuff. Honestly, I have a couple. Okay, so that's Zolium. Good chunk there. Zolium is used for generators, which provide the most power. Pretty small area actually. Fun fact, I have not actually seen many oh yeah, so yeah, you can't do that because the semantics aren't available. It's stupid. Okay, so we want a geothermal vent. I'm going to be getting a water pump, but let's focus on this stuff first. And 14. That's pretty good, but I said 14.4 and right next to water pump is pretty good. Let's also get this upgraded.
Your colony could benefit.
You can't. Alright, so now it says we need a farm. Let's get a nanite processor. And then a farm. What goes? 7.3 for melons. Still as high priority, so we get the mission done.
Hello, Governor.
Oh.
I wanted to remind you, that the mission objectives from my team are here. Only to guide you. While several of these objectives are necessary,
but I'll
in
definitely
order to
be
complete your
taking
mission,
them quite
your first
seriously.
priority-
As you can tell,
first priority should be the safety
the
of the as an
is really hot.
experienced colony.
I'm apologizing if
You
anyone can hear my
trust
fan
me.
going.
And I urge you to take your time and put your colonists
Uh,
ahead of your mission. Good luck.
Yeah. Okay, so the wind turbine there is pretty good. As you can tell, it really does not provide a huge increase of power. Actually, the main thing people working on is that copper mine.
Well done. I'm pleased with the progress of your cause.
I'm not too fussed about food. If the choice comes, go nanites, just always nanites, because you need nanites. Unfortunately, as you can tell, we don't really have a lot of people. And yeah. Shit, I gotta charge my laptop. Give me a few seconds so I can drag this and that. Hook that around that, and here we go. As you can see, what was I? Oh yeah, so that outpost we just go. That's actually the only building that we have, so everyone here is pretty much. We only had 16 capacity. Not good. Mini storage depot. You can go there. Like the look of that. It's pretty nice. Potash. I honestly never use it.
Well done.
Like just why I never fucking use it. I honestly just find it a waste of resources to trying to get, because by that time I've usually got several Keiko sludge from Keiko spores.
The colony looks like it.
So let's build out to there. We want to essentially upgrade what we can, because for obvious reasons, upgrade is always the way to go. You could use one more upgrade, you're good. You got one more upgrade you could take. As you can see, going pretty smoothly. Immigration center is 25 nanites. Pretty good on power. So that's good. Honestly, this first mission is really just hey,
Here's your next population growth target.
you know, get used to it. Essentially is what it's saying. So I obviously want more people going in there, because more people in there... Hi, sis. Obviously means, you know, more people coming into the immigration center. So as people come, they'll have... how much is that? Oh, it's not too bad. So the habitat right next by. Knock that extra mission out of the way.
We have some thoughts on.
Intake fan. I've got air filters. I don't know why I would need an intake fan, but whatever. I trust your judgment. There. Honestly, air quality is just the most annoying fucking thing here. What's up, sis? I don't know where all the chicken sounds are coming from. That's in the farm, but they're going some nice melons. I'll start noticing these little holes. Yeah, they're gonna come and play later. Wait, no giant worms, no pound. These are gonna be jumping out of them. They don't really give any explanation behind the worm attacks. It's just like, hey, you're peacefully going your colony conveniently right over a giant worm breeding ground. Oh, good. The fact that I moved. Yeah. Let's see, my fan is coming through. That really sucks. Oh, those were people working there. For a trade hub, let's... maybe build it there? Let's build that so we can... scrap them a bit. Because people like driving hover cars.
We have some thoughts on how to best.
Second construction drone hub. Well, now this is 24, but over here is more mining facilities. Still a little check. Iron. There's potash. So clearly out this way, it's more beneficial for us to expand. Unfortunately, I fucked up by placing that there, so... get rid of that. Check you about there. Oh, hey! Now as... sorry I didn't get to Archon. As I said, I have completed the game. I do enjoy it, but I do have some complaints about, like, the gameplay and stuff like that, which will become evident as the game progresses. But don't get me wrong, I do like the game. I do enjoy it. I did have fun playing it. But as I said, there will be points where I'm like, this part is kinda annoying. If you're wondering what the sound, I'm trying to find batteries. I know I put a couple batteries away. Can't find them. These. I gotta find my other batteries. I'm honestly not sure. I've got it recently, but I think it's been released. I mean, the campaign's got the story mode done. So, there is that. I'm gonna have to hope some of these batteries are working because. So, place you where you. Okay, I'm going to have to go mute for a bit while I change my batteries. Alright, I'm back. So, on a scale of 1 to 10, I would honestly probably have to give it roughly about a 7. It's pretty fun to pass the time. Each area offers different problems that you have to get around. Like, some of the more winter ones, you'll notice you can't grow crops as well. So, that makes farming harder. But at the same time, once you get a pattern and stick to that pattern, my pattern is always build a shit ton of Keiko farms, grow sludge, and have 5 or 6 mil of chemistry plants. Constantly turning that into sludge to build nanites so I have a nice chunk of iron spare. That's usually my first step. So once you get into that pattern of set everyone up, build farms, build chemical plants, nanites, and then if you really need a huge chunk, you burn the last of your iron. That's honestly usually what I do. I'm not sure if that's normally what everyone does, but yeah, I'd give it about a 7. Like I said, I do enjoy it. Another thing
We'd like you to
I really don't like is, look, just the range of the construction drones is okay. Well, one of my complaints is the range of the construction drones. It's the same no matter how many drones you have in, but I would prefer if you could actually increase the range. Because as it stands, you really kinda can't, and it's just like, why can't I, you know, research something to increase the range, even just a bit up to there. That would be huge. Ultimately, that's just a really small nitpick, but as for story, it does have a story, so if you're into that, and that's cool too, but so it's kind of but it ends decently enough. Okay, what do I need? These guys want some entertainment. Okay, so you're gonna hear me have like small nitpicks about the game. Feel free to ignore them, but I don't know whether they're like really justified or anything. Actually, another thing was, I thought that the only reason for a retail center was to sell these. Turns out that, you know, you just build a research center, a retail center, and people buy stuff. Like, it always comes with its stuff. So you don't actually need hollow units to get for trading nanites, which is just stuff that you need to build, or service robots, which again, stuff you need to build. Everything in here costs nanites to build. It is honestly kind of annoying. But let's see, I need... Oh, okay. Here's another thing, look. You have nanites for ration packs, iron, which you need for nanites, for food, food for processed food. As you can see, it requires a mill, and nanites for stuff to sell. You can't sell what is your highest value thing. Like, say if you've got enhancers, like stuff you need a mill for, then you can't sell that for, say, something you actually need. Even if it's small, like say,
I need your help to balance our supplies on.
Yeah, whatever, fine. Switch it to rice and sell the bloody rice. And say if you go a bunch of these, you can't sell them like for nanites. Can't sell, say, 1,000 rice for about 50 nanites. Despite that it's a trade hub, and it's clearly shown that you can trade with other things that you've set up, but honestly, I just find that annoying. In most games like this, there is a way to sell the stuff you don't need. In this, it's just sort of, hey, random RNG, you don't really need to sell all this stuff. I'm sorry if I'm not making any sense, but you will see it later on that... Oh yeah, I was just like, what am I doing? Oh, there's only a skyscraper. Gameplay is okay, like I said. Main complaint is just construction drones can't be increased. You find yourself constantly needing to buy air filters because people like to complain about the air smelling bad. And it make your colony too big, for fuck's sake. Then expect... let's talk about potash. If you build your colony too big, honestly, expect it to lag. And I mean a lot. I've had this game crash on me quite a few times. Simply because I've just had a massive colony set up. The reason we're building this is for... to unlock the plasma drones build, but... you quit destroying my bloody stuff! Can't even switch... add-on... let me build that there. Batteries. Oh yeah, you can't... okay, so... you can't really just click this and then drag across to build multiple. You have to go... I want a battery, like that. I want a battery, like that. Etc, etc. it would honestly save quite a bit of time if you were just able to drag it across. I'm playing on Xbox One, so I have no idea, in case that's not evident by the button prompts. Oh, quit destroying. Where was that? I was leading up to there. I don't even know why I have a tunnel leading to that. It's automated. It's just picking crates off the top and then sliding them off. No, it's cool, man. In case you can't see in the title, it does say XB1, so there's that. Just so people don't get confused. Flip that around. How far off am I from getting that cargo pod? Not too much, but I need to about there. So is that set up? People like their ease of being able to move around, so you gotta set up that stuff and see, this is what I mean. You get a few farms set up for Keiko spores, and then you turn it to sludge. It is slower. It is the slowest thing to actually get nanites, but it is the only constant you will ever see. Iron or copper, as you can tell, it's gonna run out. My one little lone thing here is doing a pretty good job synthesizing it, but it is going to start running out. So what you want is several greenhouses, which of course I need power. Okay, so one there. Is there any other geothermal vents? There is only that one down there. So I'm now gonna have to rely on solar power. At least for a bit. Having already completed the game, you do have like a bit of extra knowledge. See, you want battery setup because alright, well, have fun. Thank you for the follow, and I hope you have a good night. Appreciate you stopping by. Short, sweet, and yeah, have a good night. Now again, you want batteries set up because if you're struggling with maintaining a power connection, they store a charge, obviously. And as you can see, you know, the battery power there will start building up if you have excess power. But it helps during winter where stuff like solar panels and stuff will start turning down. Geothermal vents and thorium mines or thorium generators do have a high power output, but there's only so much of that resource. Like a thorium here, as you can tell, it's pretty good, but again, it will start to dwindle as you get late game, so having a full battery array is helpful. God defense. Alright, so want some lightning towers set up, because if they get hit, they put the charge right back into the batteries, which obviously helps them recharge quicker. And obviously, higher charge batteries means more power should we need it. Now what we want to do is pick that up for the resources and also to complete the mission. Batteries are pretty low, but the solar panels are helping balance that.
We have some thought.
And obviously, in case you can't tell, they are hitting the lightning towers, which is good. Want you upgraded.
As you recall, the Constitution guarantees your citizens the right to vote on their colony governor. That time is upon us again.
Alright, so set it up here. We can get 1, 2, okay, so 1, 2, 3 is pretty good. See, this is where a drag and drop option would be really helpful. I'm honestly not gonna lie, a drag and drop would just be like, yes. I don't really care about that, so let's just haphazardly attach it to there.
Your progress is satisfactory.
Nanites always take the nanites, no matter what. Opportunity reveals itself for nanites. Grab the nanites. Everything else can be get easily. I don't think we'll be dealing with creep spores during the first mission, so we don't really need to worry about them. Let's say hope not. Oh shit. Another one of my biggest problems was I had no idea what to do about all the crime. What's that? Okay, you can go, because I don't need you. I'll show you what I mean about how I'm just an idiot very shortly. I'll set here up, and then another mine, and a filter to balance that.
Your colony would benefit from increased manufacturing capabilities.
Which is what I'm going to be doing next. Have you guys already done? Yeah, of course you're done with that. Let's get all the research out of the way. That's what I'm gonna keep having to say, the most annoying part. But no, one of the most I did it again. One annoying part is that once you're done with the research center, it is useless aside from the buildings that it unlocks. So you've got this big, stupid building in your colony that is just like, yeah, I just exist because you need me for certain buildings. Deal with it, even though... Okay, yeah, I can't build that, but... yeah, you could use that space for other stuff. Oh my god, again with the air quota. Insufficient power? That's why there's battery power, you dolts. That's also not an auto one, you have to keep turning it on like every freaking time. Also, these things keep farting out. They essentially just keep farting out gas. That's what I'm saying. So let's build you one up there. Hold off on that, because I want to save what bit of iron I get. Watch out, don't need to use battery power anymore.
We'd like you to increase the...
Any
Congratulations on your referendum victory,
complaints?
boss.
You have to walk too far. I don't really care. You're bored? Well, what do you expect me to do about it? I don't know. Can't buy stuff? You can't do anything? Yeah. And you're complaining about it being crowded. Well, guess what? There's not really a whole lot of room here to actually set up. So, deal with it. Don't see why you're complaining so much, and why... supposed to be X, Y, Y, Sniper Bali, are you kidding me? Pretty decent amount, so let's... Chem plant there. Chem plant. Like I said, this is essentially what I mean.
A new mission.
Once you get into that rhythm of do this, then do this, then do this, then do this, and then voila. It does get a bit more trivial. Do I get... I don't think I get creep spores. However, I do need some gun batteries to at least defend this part. Again, there was no way to increase its range. That is one of my biggest complaints, because, let's see, again, we go here, we see its range. It's a nice range, but the only problem is, for, like, the drones, they overlap, which means, yes, like, say if I had a drone, so imagine this is a drone, like, a drone center. I had a drone here, to improve out that, here to improve out that, here to improve out that. Anything I build within this circle, as you can see, overlap with that drone, overlap with that, overlap with that. Actually, I suppose I should probably actually use this. As you can see, it's not giant over. Look. There are 3 overlapping here. You've got that one overlapping with that one, which is overlapping with them 2. Again, 3 there. So nice, but anything I build there gets set up by 3. Anything there, set up by 3. Which, yes, again, it does mean things get built a lot quicker. But at the same time, you want to expand. And even with some of the artifacts you get later on, still no way around that. It's honestly just a mild annoyance. All I'm gonna say. Alright, you guys want more storage? Fine. Put a couple storage things there. Can I even build a space elevator? Oh. I actually got enough, I can. That's cool. Put a chuck on that for a bit. So don't really want people coming in when I can't take them. Like how they're now complaining. Oh, there's not enough housing. It's supposed to give us more housing. I'm not sure. Have you ever heard of bunking? Lightning towers are super useful, by the way. I don't know. I'm not overly sure if I'll be doing this one at a time or what. Atari and Xenosage, which I don't really have. Hold up on that. Much in the way to build, so as you can see, this is only being used with the Keiko sludge. As you can see, Keiko sludge is the only thing being used, so it is incredibly slow. Like, it is so slow. You'll wonder, but Dio, why do you use this method if it's so incredibly slow? I have said this before, it is your only...
Need your help to balance our...
Oh my god, I need your help. We can't grow our own freaking crops. Fine, I'll sport broccoli. Like, don't let me export anything I don't need. I can't export Keiko sludge, which normally I have. Or Keiko spores, which I normally have upwards of 20k. Instead, broccoli. Yeah. I really have broccoli just being made, and those are some huge broccoli things. Like, just look at them. They're meant to be that big. What pointless research are you up to? Yeah, pointless. Right, now I need Antalia and Xenosage. So that's Antalia. I need 22. See, I'm already getting a good amount of Keiko sludge. And it says right there, it can very slowly convert it to nanites. So thus, it takes a long ass time, and it is nowhere even near anywhere decent enough as metal. Oh yeah, so I can't build that yet. Oh my god. let's start producing some of that then. Now, again, what I was thinking was when I looked at the crime overlay, I was just like... Okay, so those stars mean that there's major crime there. I didn't even look at... I can't get up to a bit. I don't think in the corner, top right corner, shows where the crime is. So like, as you can see, this area has police drones around it, so it's clearly functioning well. It's protected. This area, no police drones, but going good. This area, crime is on the rise. Which obviously is not good, so... Police drone. And, oh yeah, I need to do one more greenhouse for Xenosage. Don't know why I went that way, but I did deal with it. Now I start making drugs. No, wait, no, sorry, not drugs. Enhances. Because, why not? I totally give... What's a victory mission?
I have a new opportunity for you.
Oh yeah, now you want me to export it, because... Not only do I have to export the broccoli, now you want the Xenosage. Yeah, I getcha, I getcha. Because why not? Give me 2 freaking export missions. Let me trade
I'd like to facilitate
Xenosage.
trade arrangement.
And I want Bali. Make up your damn mind. So if I switch that to Bali... Actually, I didn't even need to switch that to Bali. Okay, Shardstorm's over. But... during Shardstorms, if you don't have the plasma defense turrets, as you can see right there, they will start damaging your structures, which is bad because then you'll need to waste nanites repairing them. So, despite the relatively cost is 22 nanites, 10 power. Pretty low, pretty easy to get. So definitely worth actually taking and using. Let's export the barley for Katie.
Your progress is...
And now, fuck it. Okay, Ghost Lodge.
I have some thoughts on ways you can provide better services.
Oh, really? You want me to build a place where people can eat? Sure, why not? Not where I intended to put it. There we go.
We have some thoughts on
Oh, yeah. 4 structures additionally, because... Again, why not? What other 2 structures shall I build? How much Zolium do I have spare? And this essentially is the big bad thing if you want power. The reason why is because this resource is pretty limited. You'll be lucky to find a few mines, but it will start to dry up. Which is a case of stuff that, you know, you don't want to happen. See, as you can tell, it obviously uses a mineable resource.
Our scouts encountered an unusual alien life form. This organism is only marginally intelligent, but it does pose a great danger to our colony as it can attach to our builder very quickly. We call it the Creep. Our research team analyzed the threat and quickly devised a special drone that can cleanse the Creep from infected structures. I'm now uploading the schematics for those scrubber drone stations directly to your colony system. I recommend building one as soon as possible. Our scanners have detected several creep spores heading toward the nearby lake, and an infestation is highly likely in the near future.
And yes, here is where we actually start going up against creep. I say going up against, like, they're an enemy you could spoiler, you kinda can't.
I'd like to facilitate a trade arrangement.
Oh my god, Goldblum? What the fucking... Oh, okay. I'm gonna import. Yeah, I can go for that. So, you can obviously fight against the creep. Okay. Obviously, that was bad, but... that is what happens if they latch. I have buildings to this, but that's simply because in one of my other saves, the last mission, I kept building scrubber drone stations right next to creep infected buildings, so it's just like, okay, build them there, they'll out and cleanse, but then they kept getting infected, so they kept trying to cleanse themselves, and it was just a really bad cycle. So I was just like, okay, them out of the way, but still in range, and then that up because they're obviously not to try and clear them. And this is what the scrubber drones do. And they scrub.
I think a few more service.
Yeah, would be good, or a way to stop the creep from getting in might be better. And a hospital there. For hospitals, obviously they provide basic healthcare, all that jazz. But for them to really be worth it, you want nanomedicines and plague vaccines, which of course just take water.
Oh, wow. This is pretty amazing. Vori, are you on?
Jack, where are you?
I'm on Flora just outside the Vanar colony. I found a strain of plant that closely mimics...
So while we're all slaving away on the colony ship, You've been off picking flowers?
If by that you mean, has the expedition's only qualified botanist been doing his job? Then, yes. Here, Euros. Let me send you a picture of this flower.
Yes. I cannot wait to see this plant. It sounds amazing.
And upgrade
Sounds
you.
amazing.
Oh, man. You are gonna love this picture of my flower, Euros. It's got these two big, fat, pink petals on it.
Jack, you just forwarded a picture of your butt to the entire colony ship.
Wait, what?
Jack, how many times do I have to remind you about proper protocols for internal communications?
What? No way, you gotta be... No! I meant to... Oh!
Yeah, he
I meant
fucked
to
up.
Send that just to Euros.
Instant karma.
That's it. I'm suspending your use of Twirtle until further notice.
It was a completely innocent mistake, really. I meant to scan the flower, and I must have pointed the scanner the wrong way.
I'm also recommending immediate disciplinary action. Sorry about all this, Governor. Hang on. I'm taking the call offline while I delete that twirt. All right, Jack, I deleted that twirt. You can explain yourself to Commissioner Veronica later. In the meantime, perhaps you'd like to introduce yourself to the new colony governor of Vanar.
Are you serious?
We don't really have time for them, so let's build you there. Get a couple extra nano accesses up to help deal with the mass amount of sludge.
Serious? The governor is in on this call?
Yes, Jack, and you're lucky the governor didn't get word.
Okay, building infected. What building? What building? Huh? Did the drones already cleared up? I must have.
You're a living legend from old Earth. What did you say your name was again?
I don't think you'll get much information. The governor is the silent type.
Like, I may just have to do something, but I'll probably try and keep going until I at least complete this mission.
The governor is not your boss, Jack. Not your boss, Jack. You don't need to brown nose.
I'm not brown nosing. I'm schmoozing. There's a difference.
Not the stupid dancing gorilla again.
I know you love the dancing gorilla, Vori.
Okay, that's
Gorilla, Vori.
not much.
Don't try to deny it.
And aren't you supposed to be prepping for the Sandy Gulch expedition right now?
Don't worry, Governor. We're not all as uptight as Vori here. Some of us have a sense of humor and can talk about...
What goes best? Melons.
sense of humor and can talk about things other than protocol. Things other than
Suction melons.
mission objectives from time to time.
Jack, this call is over. Please don't make me add insubordination to the report I'm filing for the commissioner.
Thanks for proving my point, Vori. Jack Torrens, signing off.
Guess. Immigration on you up. Okay, water's rising steadily. Oh yeah. So essentially this is a storm. As you can see, the little tiny shards are coming down and trying to damage my colony, but what they don't know is Spasmos. And I'll start shooting them down. a mill, whatever there, I guess.
Here's your.
I have a special assignment for you.
Yeah, but I mean, the only thing I'm lacking is the power. So go ahead and find an area I can actually attach it to. Kind of close off all my areas, so build that out. And bitty boom. I apologize, I'm gonna have to pause it just for a bit. Time sensitive stuff, you know the drill. Alright, so I can't always see a case of the obvious looping from them, but yeah, it is a thing that happens.
Hello, Chief.
What gives us victory again? As you can see, these are obviously melting the copper, which really is not something I want currently. Instead, just focus on the sludge, please, people. There's also no share for all nanite processors, like there is with the mills and stuff like that. And this thing, as you can tell, it really does take a long time to build. Gonna need another storage depot. But, as a surprise, we will not be building another storage depot. I just need these guys to stop being so lazy. How much plague? Okay, so that's pretty good. It's got a big build up that I can scrap. Essentially, the thing taking up the most space is the sludge and spores. So I can't get rid of them. Are you guys not on auto repair? Actually, you know what? Screw it, that's high priority. Why don't I just do that? Souped up Jones.
A new mission is available.
And there's our victory quota. So, yeah, I think I will be doing these mission per mission. So it's nice, simple. Don't get cut off halfway through one mission because I got a bit bored and was just like, I'll cut it off here. Put a hold on immigration because the population is a bit too full. Come on, I just need about 41 nanites. I believe in you. I believe in you. Come on. Also, if anyone is wondering about the "is that meant to echo" comment, I think like if you open a building and then you're just like, yeah, I'm gonna turn this building, I'm gonna actually build something and then quit out of that menu, then it resets their dialogue a bit. It doesn't massively do it, but it is obviously noticeable. Come on, 20 more, 10, 5, come on, give me a bit more. Okay, there we go. Pass not me noticing. Put a hold on that. And I want this somewhere where it does actually get multiples, so probably be about there. So set you up there, and as you can see, that is obviously what happens when you have multiple research drones within that same area. Is that they'll all just start swarming.
Well done, Governor. The Lanar colony is now stable and should serve as a solid foothold for our expansion. We'll be placing a junior governor.
Is far from stable, lady. It is very, very far from being anything but stable. We've got power fluctuations. Obviously the batteries are doing a good job, but they run out. You don't have a lot of room. In fact, as you can tell, I'm running out of power, and housing by right there, housing's already full, and not even all the jobs are filled. So it is far from stable or sustainable. Anyway, this is oh, goddamn. Okay, so this is the 3 mega structures, and the space elevator, as you can read here, offers the most amount of off-road store and exchanges immigrantly orbiting colony ships faster rate than the immigration center. So the immigration center, as you can see, it's just little drop ships. This thing sends up like motherfucking pods up there. I'm honestly not even sure how space elevators work, but yeah. And storage. As you can see, this adds 100,000 storage onto what you owe, onto what you owe, onto what you have. So compare that 10 or 100,000 to fully upgrade thing on this, and it's barely a tenth of that.
Junior governor from our training program in charge of this colony as you move on to greater things. Your next mission will take you to a desert area known as Sandy Gulch, where we'll need you to construct a new mining colony.
Oh. Okay. Win a campaign mission on Insane! Yay! Woohoo! That's a rare achievement, because why would anyone do this? It says mining colony, but again, there's only a certain amount of resources that you can get. In planet-based, kind of a game like this, where you know, it's a colony on different planets. At least with the mine there, it's stable. Cause I'm not sure, but it really just looks like you're getting at that one little chunk. You're not getting at the untapped resources below the surface. Cause there's probably way more down there. But no, you only get the small little chunks. Quite honestly, is annoying a bit, but oh, what can you do? As you can tell, this colony far from stable, but I'll be erasing Vanafor as normal with Vanafor or Vanar. I said Vanafor is like a 04s. I'm an idiot. Deal with it. With the Insane, so I'll be able to play on Insane whenever I want. And here we claim victory. As you can see, I really did kind of poorly, but it's whatevs. I'll be calling this stream here. Oh, I'm actually disappointed that the little marker doesn't change.
And they're eager to have your
Anyway,
guiding hand at work.
I hope everyone enjoyed, and I will see you later. Shout out to Archon98 who stopped by and gave me a follow. Glad you enjoyed it, and peace.